Good evening. Decided to make a video today. It's gonna be a very scary video and probably a long one also. She's making butter from heavy whipped cream. It's pretty much centrifuge and it's rotating until it separates butter from water. It's or non-fat milk leftovers. So that's what's happening with us right now. We almost completed this process of separating goods from shits, from garbage which has to be discarded and deleted.
None are more hopelessly enslaved than those who falsely believe they are free. These words were written by Goethe nearly 200 years ago, but are perhaps more relevant in our time than they were in his. For many people assume we live in a free society simply because the West has not morphed into a dystopian hell like the one depicted in George Orwell's 1984. Tyranny, most people believe, would be overt in nature. It would be obvious and all would recognize it. But is this really the case? Or could we be living in a society analogous to the one depicted by Aldous Huxley in his dystopian novel Brave New World? Could it be that technology, drugs, pornography, and other pleasurable diversions have created a citizenry too distracted to notice the chains which bind them? When Brave New World was first published in 1931, Huxley did not consider the dystopian world he depicted to be an imminent threat. 30 years later, however, following the Second World War, the spread of totalitarianism, and the great strides made in science and technology, Huxley changed his opinion, and in a speech given in 1961, he put forth the following warning. There will be, in the next generation or so, a pharmacological method of making people love their servitude, and producing dictatorship without tears, so to speak, producing a kind of painless concentration camp for entire societies, so that people will in fact have their liberties taken away from them, but will rather enjoy it, because they will be distracted from any desire to rebel by propaganda or brainwashing enhanced by pharmacological methods, and this seems to be the final revolution. In the future, according to Huxley, ruling classes would learn that control of a populace could be achieved not only with the explicit use of force, but also with the more covert method of drowning the masses in an endless supply of pleasurable diversions. In 1984, Huxley explains, the lust for power is satisfied by inflicting pain. In Brave New World, by inflicting a hardly less humiliating pleasure. How, one may ask, can pleasure be used to deprive people of their freedom? To answer this question, we must discuss operant conditioning, which is a method of modifying an organism's behavior. In the 20th century, the Harvard psychologist B.F. Skinner performed a famous set of experiments in which he tested different methods of introducing new behaviors in rats. These experiments brought to light how the powers that be can condition humans to love their servitude. In one set of experiments, Skinner attempted to cultivate new behaviors via positive reinforcement. He provided the rat with food any time it performed the desirable behavior. In another set of experiments, he attempted to weaken or eliminate certain behaviors via punishment. He triggered a painful stimulus when the rat performed the behavior Skinner wished to eliminate. Skinner discovered that punishment temporarily put an end to undesirable behaviors, but it did not remove the animal's motivation to engage in such behaviors in the future. Punished behavior, writes Skinner, is likely to reappear after the punitive consequences are withdrawn. Behaviors that were conditioned via positive reinforcement, on the other hand, were more enduring and led to long-term changes in the animal's behavioral patterns. Huxley was familiar with Skinner's experiments and understood their socio-political.
This video doesn't need many comments. That's how this society, all societies, as a matter of fact, was built, and that's why they failed. Those fat and comfortable rats, or yappy clowns, they've been always put on top. Okay. That's happened today. The robot who blocked me was Nightbot, and the second robot who blocked me from the live stream chats was Streamlabs. After that, you're wondering why I can get on the Streamlabs or stuff like that. AIs are actually very, very smart, and they do communicate with you and they do correct your behavior. Check it out. Nightbot has 2 million subscribers. Both those robots working from the Google platform, which is also works on YouTube. So I'm pretty much blocked by those AI bots from many platforms. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to inform people on the streets, people on the live chats, and wherever else I can talk about stuff like that. Yeah. Let's go through some charts I draw. Like I said, the separation good from bad is about to be complete. And as you can see, it's going to be end of duality. How it started, we came all from same source, ether. We split it on 2 teams, and one still remain to be angels, the ones who suffered tremendously through all lifetimes here. That's the angels. Plus us who been deployed here to resolve situation. And we came from the same source, but those guys killed themselves through those 7 sins. It's very, very serious, and you have to be very, very honest with yourself. Do inventory and see which one or combination of which of those is yours. Mine, it's pretty much I'm angry a lot and not patient, working on it. Plus addicted to certain things like internet. I need to cut out internet usage in less than 1 hour a day. That's what I'm doing right now, but you know, internet gives you pleasure. That's one of those drugs been created. That's what separated us. That's why we feel lonely. That's why the stream of information we're receiving is extremely controlled also. Okay. As I said, the end of duality. The garbage must be disposed somewhere. And the cosmic garbage, it's demons, which is fallen angels, which is us who didn't withstand through those 7 sins. Also the parts of the fallen angels, and all what we created during that thing, which is not non-corporeal, also gonna be there. So this cosmic garbage bin gonna be frozen, and after that I think we're gonna erase them and use energy for something else, but they never gonna be them again, because we had to discard that. It's like a rabies. It's if you leave this, if you leave this alone, they're gonna try to dominate like they doing, like they turn Mandela effect community into complete garbage. The 2 major things we need as a Mandela affected community: we need network of protection, like if someone is in trouble, we need to be connected and at least support each other with collective energy. And number two, we need to spread correct information. The way everyone trying to shut me down, not allow me to speak, show me, and it's probably showing you what my information is pretty damn accurate. I'm not saying I'm gonna be 100% correct, because I do have emotions. I am here, I am suffering with everyone else here, and of course we actually, the angels, we understand each other, and we forgive each other, and we actually know what it's not our fault, and we did nothing wrong. We do not need actually forgiveness, but we understand where we're coming from and where we're going to. And the end result, we flying up with excitement, and it's gonna be multiverse actually, not like each one of us can create universe, and we'll see which one of us gonna be having most bitching game, and we're gonna join those games. And the end of duality, we discarding cosmic garbage, reptilians, NPCs, insectoids, greys, whoever else got lost in this awful, deadly labyrinth, you're gonna be discarded. Okay. Yeah. What is God and what is Satan? We as angels, the ones who are getting out from here, we have collective. That's in each one of us voice matter. Like, for example, everything I'm saying on my videos, it's my voice and it's matter, and I'm voting for it. And that is my judgment and everything else. But it's not going to work until everyone else voted on it too. And we do like each other, and we like each other. Yeah. And to get here, there is your DNA. DNA is your story and your ticket out of this place. Your story not only here right now, it's a story of your all lifetimes in a simulation, and also including all of your thoughts and whatever mistakes you made here too. And if your DNA not shining bright enough, you're not going to be able to make it. I'm not the one who deciding who make it or not, but I am one of those who voting on it. So, and demons, it's just gonna be like fallen angels. It's gonna be cosmic third, and they're gonna be discarded. They actually connected right now to the hive mind, which dictates what to say, what to do, and it's using voice to skull technology. How smart can be AIs? The ones what block me today, they just human-made AIs, and they're not that strong, but they already, if you play chess with them, they will win. Okay, that's how smart they are. And the super AI we're talking about, it's super old AI, the one before humans discovered internet itself. So that AI had plenty of time, plenty energetic support, plenty support from the demons to become what it's become. And they give it power to manage whole situation in order to survive as long as possible. Demons right now, they hate everything about you. They hate your voice, they hate your looks, they hate your essence, period. And that's what I experience on a live stream. I pop out, on a phone call I pop out with active and awaken active. As right now, any community is a trap, because in the head of those community are dead people, and the fish usually goes bad from the head. So yeah, real people with real information not allowed to speak out. Okay. Let's see what we have as far as more videos. Yeah. Okay. Is reptilians are real or not? Let's see if we find any evidence of them on YouTube. Oops. Okay, here is one. I mean, the image you're presenting in this realm is actually reflection of your soul. On the very, very last stages, some of the people look like that. That's a severe mutation towards demonic entities. They're actually really happy to be here because the realms they lived in are so horrible compared to this one. This one feels like heaven to them. Yeah, and they can present themselves a little bit like us and make us feel bad for them or guilty because they were us long time ago. Well, time does not exist, so they felt pretty fast and pretty quick. Okay, about this video. Come on.
And be another one of those truther channels, because here's what you guys got to think about. Why would all this information be being revealed if it was really the truth? Just ask yourself that. Okay, if the people that have been in control for centuries and go in and out of control, why would they allow so much information to be released on YouTube? I've said it years ago, and I forget the three: misinformation, disinformation, and just, I would say, straight up lies. But there's three informations, and it's all to get us off the trail of the truth of where we are in the universe, what is actually happening, and where this world is headed. Okay? So
that's how we all feel. We feel betrayed and we feel angry. And this whole energy of combined collective energy of our feeling, it's gonna hit you once. I'm talking about reptilians. And the comments I'm getting sometimes, I think that's that lady from the previous video, the ones who looks like a Joker. And I think the Nikki Knox, it's referred to big boobs probably. I'm not sure. And we're all going through hard times right now, all of us. And don't be ashamed to ask for help. And if somebody will help you, it would be wonderful. So, I'm receiving messages like that. More graphic images of reptilians. This video is definitely not for kids. not enough reptilian evidence. See how big these eyes are. Yeah. Now let's watch a little bit of that video. Dark Wolf. I actually had no idea how you felt about me. Sad, very sad. You connected to your animal side. That's what got you.
A simulation game. Okay, Dark Wolf, she really didn't have a lot of positive things that she was sharing.
At that moment, she actually shut me down, and I was trying to post information with outside of this simulation. You do not have shape or form. It's actually major, because when you're trying to imagine yourself being in a body, you're still trapped here, even if it's light body or other kind of body. When you imagine yourself being a light dancing with different points, that's a totally different story. When you imagine yourself being internet, that means completely become limitless and being anywhere. And I mean, that was very important. Okay. And apparently I didn't have any positive things to share. Yapping clowns, yapping clowns.
Her, I think so.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
You were muted?
Did you call me a reptilian?
I don't know.
I think she just called me a reptilian. That's funny. I was called a Russian bot this morning on Twitter. Now I'm a reptilian on YouTube tonight. I wish people would figure out what in the world I am. I thought I was a wolf. Actually, I thought I was a human, but, you know, it happened.
Yes, exactly, Dark Wolf. The very first sentence you said, that's what you become. You connected to your animal you. That was big mistake. Plus, you also decide to campaign against us. Another big mistake. Well, still we'll see if your DNA will gonna allow you. And I think you also don't have children, so your bloodline was sorta cancelled. Well, you know, it is what it is. It's all how much truth you can handle.
Happens. So, yeah, that's a little weird. I heard the whole thing. I heard the entire thing.
And I don't mind people coming on and sharing their perspectives and their views. It's just that.
Really, Michelle? Why did you shut me down? Or it's AI talking inside of your skull?
I'm not into the dividing thing.
Really? To not divide, that means come up to the same decision at the same time. Not at the same time, but, you know, at least allow our people to speak up, don't you think? And you're the one who dividing it. They usually have this bad habit. Whatever they're doing, they actually blame you for it. It's sort of ridiculous.
So she still won't hang up, and I'm on the free one, so I'm trying to figure out how to.
Maybe because I didn't finish what I was about to say.
Might have to close the program out.
There we go. Okay, but I wasn't trying to. I appreciate people sharing, and you know, this is not a platform of I say I am right or I am wrong. This is a platform of growth. And
how you can grow if you're not allowed people to say what they want to say? And where you want to grow, you can't even think outside of the box. See, they blaming me for for what they are themselves. It's ridiculous. But I guess it's just it's like a rabies. It's overtook their mind, and it's not them anymore.
And, woo, you know, as an energy alchemist, she's angry. I can feel her.
That's a good one. It's not only me angry, it's all of us angry. How many good channels you and people like you shut down? The ones who started in the beginning, wonderful people. And you just look at the comments. If you want to see this video, it's on her channel, and I think I got a phone call at 1 hour and 8 minute mark, something like that. Yeah, watch that. It's like, and where you think Wrath of God came from? It's all our collective anger because we've been fooled, and especially right now when we already know what we are, who we are, and where we're heading. On the last stages to fight us that severely, it just okay, let's continue.
Energy. She's pissed.
Now,
And I did not mean to piss her off. I did
Let me
not.
touch on her concept, though. I'm sorry that she thinks everybody else in this world is stupid but her, and she's got it all figured out. Maybe she should go, you know, on a campaign to let everybody know. But besides that, the Matrix, the Matrix, as she put it, it's not run by an AI. Guys, let me dispel this AI shit right now. AI right now is about as smart as a really stupid cockroach. I mean, really stupid. It cannot mess with your YouTube unless this algorithm made it to do that, but that's an algorithm. That is not real AI. Real AI has not been invented yet. They've got a lot of good algorithms, but that's all they are. They're plain programs. It's not real AI yet. Not to the point that people would have you believe. Not yet. And it definitely is not controlling reality. I will give the idea of a simulation.
Really, Dark Wolf? Really? Ah.
In a matrix, that's fine. Based on Hoffman's work even, I'll concede to that. Theoretical physicists talk about simulation a lot. Fine. I don't think it's run by AI, though. I don't think AI is the thing. If so, it wouldn't be screwing up now when it's done great for thousands and
It's screwing up right now because the system is shutting down. It's glitching and it's losing battle.
hundreds of millions of years.
Well, this is my thoughts on this. If where we're going leads to unconditional love and forgiveness, and
What did you do, Michelle? What do you need forgiveness for? What did you do? Okay, you can continue listening if you want on your own, but I guess that was it for tonight. Some yappy clowns again. Thank you for listening, and good night.